Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's your girl Beloved and I'm back with a new recipe for the channel. Beloved Catering Service is a business where we make cakes, meat pies, ring donuts, samosas, spring rolls and all kinds of fruit drinks and fruit juices. We also make jollof rice and fried rice for all events and occasions. You can contact us with the information provided on your screen. In today's video, we will be making poloo. This is a Ghanaian flour and coconut infused pastry or a coconut biscuit. Our ingredients for today are grated coconut, 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of grated nutmeg, half cup of white sugar, half tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 4 cups of vegetable oil. Let's make the poloo. Grate the coconut with a grater. You could use either a big grater or a smaller grater, and they all work out perfectly. After grating the coconuts, pour the flour into a mixing bowl and add in the baking powder. Then add in the salt. It's time to add in the sugar. Finally, add in the nutmeg. Now mix the dry ingredients with your hands. Try as much as possible to incorporate everything properly. Since the mixing bowl was too small for the recipe, I had to transfer the dry ingredients into the bowl I grated the coconuts in because it was bigger than the mixing bowl I started with. After pouring the dry ingredients onto the grated coconuts, combine the grated coconuts and the dry ingredients together with your hands. Now add in 6 tablespoons of water and mix the water and the combined ingredients together. Continue the mixing process. Add in 2 more tablespoons of water to aid the mixing process and continue the mixing until it all holds together like a ball. This is what I meant by until it holds together like a ball. Now let's roll and cut our poloo. Pour 6 tablespoons of flour into a small bowl. Then on a flat surface or a chopping board, sprinkle some of the flour and spread it on the surface of the chopping board. Then remove the flour and coconuts combined dough and put it on the surface of the chopping board. Then use a rolling pin to roll out the dough. If the dough is too big for the surface that you are using, you can divide it into 3 or 4 patches, but if it's smaller, you can divide it into just 2. And this will help you roll it out properly and cut it into the preferred shapes that you want with no stress. I divided mine into 4 since it was a very big dough. So what you are seeing now is the first dough I rolled out. Now use a knife to cut vertical lines along the rolled dough. Then pick one of the stripes and cut it into the preferred sizes or shapes you want. I am cutting mine across the lines I created earlier. When you are cutting it and it sticks to the surface, sprinkle some flour onto that part and then pass the knife under it to help it remove from the surface that is stuck to. Continue cutting it until all the dough you rolled out is demarcated accordingly. It's time to roll out the second dough. Spread some flour onto the surface of the chopping board and then put the dough on it. Now turn the dough side by side so that the flour sticks to each surface. Then roll some of the flour around the rolling pin. This is done to prevent the dough from sticking to the rolling pin when rolling it out. Now let's roll the dough with the rolling pin. As I said earlier, when you are cutting the dough and it sticks to the surface of the chopping board, sprinkle some flour onto that side and pass the knife under it. To remove it from the surface it is stuck to. After that, cut across the lines you already made with the dough you demarcated. Here I wanted pointed ends to the poloo I'm making, so I trimmed some of the excess off. With the same process of rolling out the dough, I rolled and demarcated the rest of the dough. It's time to fry the poloo. Pour the vegetable oil into a frying pan and allow it simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then gently add in the poloo pieces one by one and allow it fry for a few minutes. Then use a tongue to turn the side that is already fried upwards and the unfried parts downward so that it fries on both sides evenly. After 5 minutes, take it out of the oil. Note this, that whenever you are frying anything in oil and after a while it looks a little bit lighter than the color you would prefer it to be, take it out of the oil, because as it cools down it is going to turn brown. But if you leave it in the oil until the color you prefer is achieved, when you take it out it is going to look burnt rather than the golden brown you are looking to achieve. Now use a tongue to pick out the poloo pieces from the oil into a colander. This is how the poloo should look like. Isn't it beautiful? Just look at this. Listen to this. That is how crunchy and crisp it is. This is where today's video ends. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos every Thursday and Sunday, and kindly turn on your post notification icon so that you get notified anytime I post a new video. Please do all the good stuff. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Till we meet again, dear viewers. Bye.